We are going to talk about articles in English and of course how to use them. Let's see some examples to understand better how to use the articles. Lisa has a car. Is only one car. The car that Lisa has is pretty new. Is not any car, is Lisa's car. The car that Lisa has. Cars are the most popular means of transportation in many countries. In this moment, I'm talking about cars in general. So Lisa has a car. The car that Lisa has is pretty new, and cars are the most popular means of transportation in many countries. When I mention the car the first time, Lisa has a car is general and is mentioned for the first time. When I say the car that Lisa has is specifically the car that belongs to Lisa, and I'm describing it as pretty new. And finally, I am talking about cars in general, in plural. So it means it doesn't need any article. We can deduce from these three examples that a is general in singular when we mention it for the first time. The is more specific because I'm talking about a specific car, Lisa's car. And when the subject is in plural, we need zero article because I'm talking in general in plural. Let's see how are the usages and the rules to apply this or to use these articles. The first two are a and an. We already know that a is followed by a consonant and an is followed by a vowel. However, we also need to know that they are used to say what something is, to say what just people do, and in expressions of frequency. So, for example, it is an apple. It is saying what something is. I am a lawyer. In this case, I'm talking about my job. I go twice a week. Is expression of frequency, twice a week. So in this kind of expressions, in this kind of sentences, we are going to use a or an. As I told you also when we mentioned something the first time. That is more specific. You use it when you know what you are talking about. Specific things mentioned only once and before superlatives. Close the door. I'm pointing at the door maybe and I'm talking about a specific door, right? I know what I'm talking about. Look at the sun. It is really specific because we only have one sun in our solar system. It's the best pizza, so I'm putting it at the top in a superlative form. Remember that with superlative, we always need the word da before the adjective in superlative form. Then we have zero article, like in the example of the cars. It is used in general before possessives with meals, places, and also talking about transportation. By plus transportation. Kids are smart. Again, plural form in general, so we are using no article. I talk to my friend. In this case, I don't need any other article because I'm using a possessive, my friend. I have lunch. With all the meals of the day, lunch, dinner, breakfast, we don't need the article the. We have to have it empty, zero article. I go to school. I'm talking about a place, not necessary to use the. I go by car. Always when I use by, I will use the means of transportation without any article there. So basically, these are the three ways in which we use articles. We can say that we have a and an, we have the, and we have zero article. Based on this image that you have here in front of you, and also the explanation with the previous examples, it's your turn to complete the exercises you have assigned for this week.